Did you know these fast food facts? Welcome to another fun-filled episode by Weird 5. We're about to serve you a sizzling platter of trivia, dishing out 5 fascinating, slightly funny fast food facts in 5 minutes, with a bonus fact for dessert. From the Colonel's secret chicken spot to the shape of McDonald's nuggets, there's a lot to digest. We'll also take a bite out of Subway's original name, White Castle's paper hat business, and why there's no Taco Bell in Mexico. We bet you're hungry for knowledge, so let's dive right in. Colonel Sanders, the face of KFC, once opened a competing fried chicken spot. Now isn't that a clucking surprise? Colonel Sanders, the man who put the K in KFC, was not just content with his original recipe. He went on to give himself a run for his money, literally. While most of us can't get enough of our own company, the Colonel took it to another level. He decided to open a rival chicken restaurant. Let's paint a picture. Picture this. Colonel Sanders, the maestro of fried chicken, in a classic white suit, standing between 2 of his own restaurants, one on each side. He's scratching his goatee, a twinkle in his eye, wondering which one of his own establishments will sell more buckets today. It's like a chicken-based, fast food version of Parent Trap, except Lindsay Lohan is replaced with crispy golden drumsticks. Imagine having so much chicken you become your own competition. Did you know Subway used to be called Pete's Super Submarines? That's right, the world's largest fast food chain once bore a name that sounds more like a children's cartoon than a sandwich shop. The name change happened back in 1968, a mere 3 years after the first Pete's Super Submarines opened its doors in Bridgeport, Connecticut. The founders, Fred DeLuca and Peter Buck, decided to switch to the more succinct Subway, a nod to the sub sandwiches they sold. But can you imagine if they had gone with something else? Picture this. Fred's Fabulous Footlongs or Buck's Bread Boats. It's a good thing they stuck with Subway, right? The rebranding was a wise move, as Subway is now a household name with over 40,000 locations worldwide. But let's not forget its humble beginnings as Pete's Super Submarines. From Super Submarines to Subway, that's quite a leap. White Castle didn't just sell burgers, they sold paper hats to other restaurants. Now there's a fact that might have you scratching your head, but it's true. While we know White Castle for its delectable sliders, did you know that they were also busy building a paper hat empire? In a world where the fast food industry was just beginning to burgeon, White Castle was already ahead of the game, ensuring that their brand was not just about the mouth-watering burgers, but also about their distinctive white paper hats. And they didn't stop there. They started selling these hats to other restaurants, making headway in an unexpected market. Just imagine that. A world where paper hats are a hot commodity, where fast food restaurants are scrambling to get their hands on them. It's funny, it's quirky, and it's just so White Castle. So next time you see a paper hat, think of White Castle. McDonald's chicken nuggets come in 4 shapes, and in Australia, Burger King is called Hungry Jack's. Now you might be wondering, why on earth do nuggets need 4 different shapes? Well, it seems the folks at McDonald's believe variety is the spice of life. Even when it comes to bite-sized chicken, you've got the bell, the boot, the ball, and the bow tie, or as some prefer to call it, the bone. It's like a little poultry party in every box. Now let's hop on over to Australia where things get a bit more confusing. You see, when Burger King decided to expand down under, they discovered a small takeaway joint had already claimed their name. So they did what any self-respecting fast food giant would do, they rebranded to Hungry Jack's. Because nothing says burgers and fries like a bloke named Jack, right? From nugget shapes to name changes, fast food is full of surprises. And for our bonus fact, there is no Taco Bell in Mexico, but not for lack of trying. Picture this, Taco Bell, the titan of Tex-Mex fast food, strutting into Mexico ready to spice things up. But alas, the locals weren't quite ready for their version of Mexican food. After 2 failed attempts, Taco Bell waved the white flag and retreated. So next time you think of fast food, remember these fun facts and share them with a friend. Stay tuned for more weird and wonderful facts from us.